Hello everyone and welcome to a new coffee video. Today it's Aeropress time. It's really been a while. Last weekend I went to Slow Coffee Festival here in Bucharest, Romania. And as each year, this festival is the host of the National Aeropress Championship. I really enjoyed watching it, even more because it was a home barista who actually won the competition. And here I got, today, the official coffee beans from the competition, a natural carbonic maceration from Ethiopia with apricot, nectarines, sugarcane and mandarin orange notes, roasted by Dropshot. So I had to try an extraction with the Aeropress. I also had the opportunity to try these beans at the festival, and that is what actually convinced me to buy them and try them at home. Let's start the kettle, and I will be going with 93 degrees Celsius. I'm going to be using 18 grams of beans, and I'll be aiming for 270 grams of water out. I will walk you through every step of this extraction. If you're interested in seeing more content around the festival that I'm talking about, I will invite you to go check out my Instagram and TikTok, where I have posted a little bit more about that. As for the grind setting, I'm going to go with 65 clicks on my King Grinder K6 right here. I'm going to be using two paper filters. These are the official Aeropress paper filters that came with the Aeropress. And I will pre-wet them in a cup here. So let's start the actual extraction. I'm going to be starting with a bloom. I'll go with 50 grams of water and I will wait until 30 seconds. I'll just be stirring gently during the bloom. And when we reach 30 seconds, I wanted to pour the rest of the water, so to go up to 270 grams of water. But here I had the plunger too far in the actual body of the AeroPress, so I only managed to fit 243 grams of water. Then I'll put the cap on, I'll try to get all the air that is left out, and then I will wait until 1 minute and 30 seconds. Once we get to the 1.5 minutes, I turn the AeroPress around. I give it a little swirl. And when the timer will hit 1 minute and 45 seconds, I'm going to put both of my hands on the plunger and just push gently and let it extract just until I hear a hiss. Just a little disclaimer. I am not an expert. I think I've done a total of 10 cups of AeroPress in my life, so I'm just experimenting and trying a few things that I saw this weekend. I'm not claiming to have a perfect recipe, but you will see that the outcome is not that bad. Total extraction took about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Here is something that I saw at the festival. I decided to add 27 grams of hot water just to get to that ratio of 1 to 15, so up to 270 grams of water total. Just to play with that also, why not? And here we have it. As the coffee was kinda hot, I am going to try to cool it down. Another thing that I saw at the competition. So I'm just transferring from my server to the pitcher a few times. Then I'll just pour it into my husky cup that I got at the festival. And voila! Back to you, Eduard.
Alright, here we have our AeroPress, the Romanian National Aeropress Championship, if I can pronounce it, official coffee, and I played a little bit with it. It's my first extraction with the coffee. I went a little bit out of my comfort zone and out of what I usually do, just trying to apply a few things that I saw at the championship. Let's see what that does to the cup. Actually, I'm pretty impressed. It tastes very good. I'm surprised. I usually don't enjoy that much an AeroPress coffee. I also don't make AeroPress coffee that often, so I'm not used to brewing with the AeroPress, but going to the Slow Coffee Festival here in Romania and watching that competition gave me a little bit of an AeroPress boost, and I want to brew a little bit more with it because I saw that it is so versatile. You can do coffee with it in so many different ways. I think every single contestant used his own technique, and I think you can really shape the extraction the way you want if you play around enough with it. So I think in the next few months I'm going to play a lot with the AeroPress. Maybe, who knows, maybe for fun I'll just try to compete next year in the National Championship, but we are a long way from that. I'm just taking it step by step and seeing if I can firstly satisfy myself with the cups of coffee that I brew at home. Yeah, this is a good coffee. It's a pretty expensive one also, but being at the festival and witnessing the championship, I had to buy the official championship coffee. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't hesitate to tell me what you would have improved in my workflow. Do you think that the final added water that I diluted a little bit my coffee with it was useful? Maybe it wasn't. And also any tips or tricks that you would recommend me trying with the AeroPress and how to adapt the extraction to my taste as best as I can. But anyways, if you have enjoyed, don't hesitate to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next coffee video. Cheers. Now actually, let's try with this cup, the Husky cup that I bought there. Cheers.